Hello and good evening and welcome to Center for Positive Sexuality show, Is This Normal? With your hosts Emily Pryor and Simone, our filthy book reader. And we have some special guests here this evening, and we will bring them in a little bit later after we discuss some sex in the news and a few other topics and things. So we'll start with you.
Who's first, me?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, well, first of all, I just want to compliment your college. And you go to
Cal State Northridge.
Cal State Northridge. I want to compliment their college radio.
Ah.
I was totally messing around with my Sirius radio, which is 88.3, and I was pushing buttons, and I ended up on 88.5. It's like, wow, it's a real college radio station.
It is.
So,
I've actually seen some of the studio and everything, and I've actually have talked to a couple of people about the possibility of seeing if we can do our show through there.
At least I would die and go to heaven if I could be on a college radio station.
We'll have to see.
Because us old folks remember.
We'll have to see if they'll let us.
It was cool. I just wanted to say that in case you have like students listening and watching.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be neat if we did.
But I wanted to let you know that Adrian Colesbury is at the West Hollywood Book Fair this Sunday. Did you know that?
He is there. He invited me to come see him, but I will be in San Francisco this weekend. So
what's going on this weekend?
Well, this weekend in San Francisco is Folsom Street Fair, and is the Alternative Sexuality Conference given by CARIS, which is the Community and Academic Consortium for Research of Alternative Sexualities. Hey, I said it all that time. And I'm actually presenting at that conference on this Thursday, and I'm presenting on BDSM 101, teaching college students about kink.
That's fun. Just that whole statement is so much fun, like right there.
That'll be fun. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it depends on how one looks at this. I see it as a big, fat, scary thing. The people who are presenting in other rooms at the same time as me, Charles Moser, Dossie Easton.
Oh, shit. I'm
going to be presenting to a big empty room.
Sorry.
On the one hand, I see it as, wow, I get to be billed up there with Charles Moser and Dossie Easton. I'm presenting at the same time as them, and on the other hand...
I'm not trying to be sad, but I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a little scary. It's very intimidating.
Yeah.
Very intimidating to see my name there on the list with them. So,
but see, you're bringing us the legitimacy we need.
Yeah.
You're the one getting the master's in sex, not me. I got the theater degree. It's useless. You're like...
Well, you know. I tried for the theater degree, and my parents told me I wasn't allowed. So
smart move. Go for the sex.
Go for the sex, because how can you go wrong? Not that there isn't.
There's sex everywhere. Every day, in the news, everywhere.
All the time.
Everybody's doing it.
So yeah, I'll be presenting on behalf of the center.
Holy cow.
And
like,
so
it will say Center for Positive Sexuality.
It's
so cool.
Yep, I'm presenting.
Congratulations.
So yeah, thanks. And it'll be fun. So I'm presenting about the presentations that we do in classrooms and colleges and universities about BDSM lifestyle, and what those presentations are, and what they're like, and what we do, and what the reactions have been from students and instructors when we do those. And this semester we're going to actually start doing an actual survey to get some quantitative data on how effective our presentations are and how things are going.
So before you walk out students
receive
the door, you're passing those out with the little pencils.
Yeah. And what I've calculated since the center started doing these presentations, which was in about 2007, since we started doing the presentations, we have presented to over 1,000 students in Southern California. So that's pretty amazing. And my hope is that at some point the center will be able to branch out and will be sort of the hub for presenting these sorts of presentations all over the U.S.
Yeah. Now, do you have a call out for needing more presenters? Because I saw that.
I do. There's a call out, and we might as well go there and I can look at it because we can't see anything on this page. We're actually looking for a variety of volunteers for the center because we're looking for presenters who can present on BDSM, on polyamory, on transgender issues, and people need to be able to personally identify with any or all of those categories. You can certainly cross over, but you have to be presenting yourself as a 24/7 lifestyle. This is who you are.
Yeah.
It's not something you just do occasionally. That this is how you identify yourself to some degree. You have to live in or near Los Angeles at this time to do it, because we don't have contacts in other places yet. And you need your own transportation, or be able to hook up with somebody else who's a part of the group who's driving somewhere, and have somewhat flexible schedule, because we do presentations at all times, in the middle of the day or in the evening, weekends. And it's why we try to have a wide variety of presenters, because we understand not everybody's available all the time.
Yeah.
And we also try to balance our panels so that, as best you can with about 6 people on a panel, we try to make a range of gay and straight and lesbian and top and bottom and dominant and submissive and all of these other sorts of things. So we're trying to expand out on that.
And even people with disabilities and sex.
Yes, we have a presentation on disabilities and sex, and we have our own presenter, Adrienne Akers, who she's our current presenter on disabilities and sex, and you can read her profile on our website, positivesexuality.org. She is actually finishing her master's degree. She'll be graduating in December, master's degree in experimental psychology.
Wow.
And she is doing her master's thesis on perceptions of people with disabilities. And she has her own nonprofit organization to help educate people about people with disabilities, and to create sort of a dialogue between people with disabilities and people without disabilities, and how they can communicate better and treat one another more as equals. So yeah, we do a lot of stuff.
I'm just so excited that you and the center are going to be at this conference.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
That's
It'll
awesome.
be fun. And just last week, our virtual center in SecondLife had a party. We did a back-to-school fetish party in our center in SecondLife. We had a lot. Adrienne was there, actually.
Really?
It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun, and it's one of the things I like about interacting online and having our center in SecondLife, is that we can interact with people from all over the world in all different time zones. We're not limited to people we can see here in person in LA. And that worked out really, really well. We had our party lasted for almost 2 hours, which apparently is a really big deal in SecondLife for a party to last more than 40 minutes. And we play sex trivia games and things, and a couple of people who help us with our center in there made prizes that your avatars can get, and things like that. And Lorelei, a friend of ours, Lorelei, who's on our panel sometimes and does things with the center, she created like a little vending machine where you could get like schoolgirl uniforms and schoolboy uniforms
awesome.
and all kinds of stuff for your avatar.
Like the Japanese little girl panties that you could buy in a vending machine.
Right,
If it was even real. I just heard that like years ago.
And it was really, really cute.
Shaft
really
is
cute.
like, yes.
And she made us Center for Positive Sexuality t-shirts and sweatshirts and Letterman jackets in SecondLife. So our little avatars in there can all wear.
Where do you guys find the time for all this? I'm in the wrong business.
I don't know where they find the time for it. I only get in there once in a while. But Lorelei and CL, who in there is Fire Kimagawa, they run the center in SecondLife for the most part. They're the ones that are doing it.